Today we have a very simple but interesting tutorial, and we're going to learn how to make this beautiful sketchy look on a live type, so you can use it with any font and reuse it over and over again. Let's begin. Let's type our text. Okay, basic text, nothing too fancy. Let's begin. First and foremost, we need our appearance panel. So window, appearance, and you can see it right here. Something you see. Okay, let's take this one off so it won't bug us. Okay. So as you can see, we have, when we select it, we have characters. When we double click it, it selects the text and we have a fill and stroke. For our technique today, we need to remove the colors inside characters, and I'll show you how this is done. I'm gonna select the text. First of all, I will add a fill. It automatically adds also a stroke above it. So now I have a fill and a stroke, and below I have the basic fill and stroke of the text. I will double click on it and select no color. So basically I neutralized any color that is under character, and I will be using only what is above character. You see, this is characters. Now there are no colors here, and there are only colors here. Okay. Now let's start editing our fill. Let's add the grungy look, the sketchy look. I'll make it bold. And then, while it's selected and the fill is selected, I'll go to Effects, Distort and Transform. Now I'll go to Stylize, Scribble. This, as you can see, is giving me this sketchy look. Now we have some parameters here we can play with. We can make it sort of an offset path, thicker and thinner. We can make it more variated so it's not like so uniform. Then we have the stroke width, thicker lines, thinner lines, okay, curviness. You can play with these settings to get your desired results. As you can see, pretty exciting stuff. Let's do something like this. You can play with the variation, maybe 1 pixel. Okay, something like this, and I make it a little bit thinner. Okay, something like this. Okay, now we're going to add a stroke. Okay, always keep your text selected. Okay, very important. We'll add a stroke right now. Black stroke. Make it thicker. Okay, maybe a little less. It's recommended to use the same thickness as the stroke in the scribble. So we can go to the scribble and see we have 3 pixels here, so we'll make 3 pixels in the stroke. Now we want to make our stroke a little bit irregular, you know, a little bit freehand style. So let's select the stroke, Effect, Stylize, now Effects, Distort, Transform, Roughen. As you can see, it can get a little bit crazy. So you need to change this to absolute, much better. You can make it smooth, so it's round corners. And now you can make bigger forms and maybe with less detail you can get something that is a little more subtle, as you can see. Maybe something like this. could be nice. But now we want to make it a little bit bigger, wider. So let's add to this an offset path, offset path. And as you can see, it gets thicker. I can play with it as much as I like. Something like this could be cool. Okay, it's already starting to look very interesting. What can we do next to make it more interesting? We can duplicate the stroke like this. As you can see, we get a different line. It's not exactly the same line because of the roughen filter, and it gets much interesting. Let's take a roughen, maybe make it a little bit less crazy. Okay, something like this. Maybe our previous stroke will take its roughen also a little bit lower, maybe 6. Yeah, that's more interesting. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Now, we want to have maybe a little bit of depth. There are many ways I can do it, but for this tutorial I chose to play with my stroke. I will duplicate it one more time. As you can see, I will send it back below the fill, and then I will add a transform. So, of course, select the stroke, effects, distort, transform, transform, and then we can move it a little bit. As you can see, something like this. Maybe lower. Yes, just about here. I can do the same process again. Duplicate the stroke, click on the transform, move it a little bit further. Okay. But now what is bugging us here is we're seeing the inner part of the stroke also inside, and we don't want to see that. We want it clean inside. So what we're going to do, we will add a white fill that will be below the strokes, above these two strokes, so it will hide the inner part of the text. So I will take this fill, any fill, it doesn't matter, and I will duplicate it. Okay, I will put it above these two strokes. Okay, now we'll paint this white. All I see is nothing because it's a white scribble, so I'll take the scribble off. And there you go. As you can see, now I covered this part of the stroke. We can check this out. I will take the background for our example and put it here. This is how it looks like. But we want our fill to be also a little bit, freehand-like. So we'll add the same effects we did on the stroke, we'll add on the fill. Okay, so I have the white fill here, holding Alt on the Mac and on the PC. You can duplicate the effects from one part to another. So we have our white fill, and we want it to be roughened just as the stroke. So I can Alt click and add it here. You see? And I also want the same offset path. So Alt click, move it here, and now it's also exactly the same as you see on the stroke. So there you have it. You have an amazing live text using Illustrator, and now you can save it on your graphic styles, which is right here. You can also find it under Window, Graphic Styles. I can drag this to my graphic style, and once it's done, I can easily type anything else. Let's type something else. Click on it, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel so you'll see some more exciting new tutorials with Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign.